So, I hope we're all in agreement that you understand not to step in front of me as I'm casting a spell. Right, Carlia? I don't walk in front of you while you are readying your bow. Brynjolf? I have absolutely no reason to be in front of you as you're swinging your swords. It only makes reasonable sense, I'd say. At least from my perspective.
Sure as bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take...
Can take what? Would you like to finish your thought, or are you done? Because I would love to know whether or not I could turn this thing on somehow. Let him do most of the work for us. It would be ideal. Yes, don't draw attention. Brynjolf, don't be a fool. Can I take this arrow out of the shield? Doesn't appear that I can. Oh, where did you come from? Sort of dropped in on us. I assume he did, literally. Aha. Well. Glass arrows? Fantastic. Salmon? Good amount of gold. A few stray arrows. Never hurt. What are these disgusting things? What have you done?
Come, taste darkness.
That's what happens when you cross the guild.
Disgusting. I'd love to have this, but I'm sure it's too much for me to carry now. At this point. Is that what I was supposed to do all along? Perhaps. A loose skeever? Clever. These arrows certainly don't seem much better than the ones I already have. It's fine though. Better to have too many, I suppose. If nothing else, it will allow me to sell the ones that I have, which bear some value to traders. Seems the Falmar get along with all sorts of unsavory creatures. Charis, and spiders, and skeevers. I tripped that bear trap for your benefit, Brynjolf. I hope you appreciate it.
Come, take some
That's what happens when you cross the guild.
Another potent poison? I do have some weak poisons, I'm sure. Say 5. Say we store all of these weak poisons. Lighten my load a bit. Would surprise me if I faced enemies against whom they were exceedingly effective.
Now we fight. Shadows consume you.
You trip over that stone? Is that what happened? Glass arrows? Minor healing I'm not too interested in. Common soul? Perhaps another time. What are those things, I wonder? Decorative urns? Of their liking, perhaps.
This is where we saw Mercer. We must be getting close.
Well, that's wonderful. How do we get up there? Oh, never mind. We were there already. Try not to draw the spider's attention, if you can help it. Just want to see if there's anything in here. Nothing. I don't need any spider eggs or frost spider venom or anything like that. So, let us continue.
The stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention. Wait. Okay. Stop this! Shadows consume you.
You alright, Brynjolf? This looks suspiciously like it would hold treasure. Or more spiders, perhaps. Move, please. Scrap metal. Ah, barely any mentionable thing. Reeks of Falmer. It's full of dwarven machinations, whatever you want to call them, and bones. Falmer almost act like goblins. What does this button do? That's convenient.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race.
You're telling this to me because I inflicted them with that torture? Well, now ask me if I care. I don't. The eyes of the snow elves, eh? He sounds mad. Version. Venom. Lots of poisons. Oh, I see. Maybe you weren't talking about the spinning blades. Killing them as quickly as that was a mercy. Thalma seem very much like goblins. Don't step on those. I have no idea what they do. But can't any of it be good? Kalaya, what are you doing? Well done. It's a strange lamps. Very strange.
There's a
indeed.
mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
Well, if I ever want to come back here to retrieve any of these treasures, I'd rather not face these Falmer alone.
Let's end it!
Guide my hand! Burning of death approaching! Your death will be swift! Darkness consume!
Nice try. You may want to take some cover if you're interested in that kind of thing. Well done.
Your fate is sealed!
Don't do that. pickaxe.
Shadows take you! Stop this! The shadows will be your undoing.
Yes, the shadows. Yes. Oh, human flesh. Brynjolf, you hungry? I am. Yes, in this tiny area, we were meant to sneak past all of them somehow. Hilarious, Carlia. Hilarious. Nocturnal might be on our side, but as you said yourself, shrine hasn't even been cleansed. Whoa. So dark in here. Large bit of wind blowing in this direction.
I can hear water rushing through these pipes. We must be beneath a lake.
Because they're piping water, we're beneath a lake. Not sure I follow your logic. They could be pumping it from anywhere. Saw water dropping down. That could be out of the pipes themselves.
Now we fight.
Oh, hello there.
I heard something.
Nice try.
Now we fight.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
Quite a bit of gold that they have. A surprising amount. For cave crawlers. Wouldn't think they would be quite this wealthy. Please don't tell me. Just knew the house facing the spiders would have some sort of riches within. Not the case. Are you in here? No. Interesting that they have a lock on this thing. It's strange. Oh. Strange thing to be able to lock. Oh. Sure. I'll see if I can sell that to anyone. I'm sure no one will pay what it's worth, but it is still worth quite a lot for its size. Oh. I knew I heard your chittering. You done shooting? Glorious.
there.
Enough games.
Right past him.
I live another day.
You're right. Human heart. Yeah, see, Carlisle, this is called a pump. Can create pressure behind water and send the water wherever you want it to go. I read about them once. Under a lake. Are you a child? Oh. Set. This may take some time. Oh, that was almost exactly it. Madness. Ah. Whew. Waning fire, eh? Fire resistance. This one's worth less than the other one that I have. And the bow. It's not what I was trying to do. Not as powerful. And not worth as much either. Oh well. 100 gold.
He's close. I'm certain of it. We must prepare ourselves.
Then this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the Guild.
Alright. Or to be all dramatic about it, that's fine. You ready?
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlisle, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me?
Well, that's unfortunate.
When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind.
Well,
That moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
did you notice the smell as well? I tried to waft it toward you.
What's Carlisle been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises?
Oh, of course.
Nocturnal doesn't care about you. The
What
key,
Daedra
or
cares
anything
about
having
any
to do with
mortal?
the Guild.
Yeah. Here for the eyes.
Wait a moment. Do I detect a hint of genuine avarice from this noble thief?
Nobility?
Perhaps Carlisle and Brynjolf misjudged you, and your true nature is no different than my own. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
You assume a lot about me.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood.
Who's there?
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Fight it, Brynjolf. Taking control of you.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Alright, Fray. Where are you?
I've killed legions like you.
Really? That's right.
This place is coming down. Quick!
Oh, of course they have weight to them. Absorbs health. All right.
Get the skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
Well, I got
No
both
luck there,
eyes.
lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
That's right. There must be a way through the roof, perhaps? Where the water's coming down? Perhaps it's the way underneath. Oh, see nothing. See nothing in the ceiling either. Here, perhaps? Or here? No, can't enter there. Or here either. Not here. Aha! Here's an opening here. Aha! You did make it. Excellent.
Let's get out of here before we end up like Mercer.
What are you talking about? Disintegrated by
Sorry,
my
lad.
lightning bolts?
I've got important
You're
things to
fine.
do.
You're safe.
Speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Well,
I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed.
I see.
The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
Of course.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways.
Brynelf, do you mind?
As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves' Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key.
But
I'm
she
afraid
already...
you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
She already said it's no big deal.
Take this with you.
I feel like you're just
I'm not
scared.
certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre. I certainly don't need it as much as you.
Don't give me
I've
things.
had this
It only
bow
weighs me
almost
down.
my entire life. and it's never let me down.
Ugh. It's
I
gonna
hope it
let me
brings you the
down.
same luck.
Disgusting.
I've been a Nightingale for a very long time. I sold my allegiance to Nocturnal in exchange for many profitable years of thieving. Falling in love with Gallus was wrong. It was a distraction that allowed the sepulchre to be desecrated, and it likely cost him his life.
Of course it did.
Until the key is returned, I will never set foot inside that place again. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
Okay.
Even though Nocturnal doesn't desire worship in the traditional sense, the Twilight Sepulchre propagated a small group of priests. Of course, they never come into direct contact with Nocturnal, but they insisted they had her favor. As part of their duties, the priests created all sorts of baseless rituals and ceremonies, all on Nocturnal's behalf.
Sounds like most religions.
These priests weren't a threat to the Skeleton Key, or the conduit to Nocturnal's realm, so they were tolerated. One of their ceremonies involved the Pilgrim's Path, a so-called test of worthiness. If a pilgrim was able to complete the path, it was said that they would live forever in Twilight. What that means is anyone's guess.
Oh. Okay.
This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
Oh, I see.
The conduit to Nocturnal's realm, the realm of Evergloom, has been in Skyrim, well, longer than recorded history. The Twilight Sepulchre was constructed around it by Man and Mer in order to shield it from those who would exploit its power. It's through this conduit that we're given Nocturnal's greatest gift, our luck. What she gains in return is a complete mystery.
Bye then.
Yes, fellow Nightingale?
Hey, you want this incredible bow that I just found that gives people luck?
Yes, fellow Nightingale?
Ridiculous.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
This bow of draining. Nope. It won't be enough to drop this.
We'll speak another time.
It's fine
Sorry,
with
lad.
me.
I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.